Hello everyone, this is orels1 from orels1.tips, and today I will explain to you how to create a clean looking stream styled after the Mirror's Edge catalyst. So this is what we will be building today. So this is how it will look like in the end. So we'll have our webcam frame, our notification and our chat brought up, and our stream frame cleanly looking. Now to start, you have to navigate to orels1.tips and open up these three posts. First of all, you want to open up the stream frame. I will do this right now. So after it loaded, navigate to the bottom of the page and right click the download frame button and save the link as, name it anything you want. So when you have it, navigate to your OBS, open it up, create a new scene. So I'll call it scene 1 just for example purposes, and add new image source. So this will be your overlay, so you might want to call it overlay. I have a layer like that, so I would just won't make any names. Browse for your frame, which you downloaded anywhere. I have it here, so I will just load it up. If your frame is offset, something like this, or in any other way, just press Ctrl F or right click on the image source, transform fit to screen to make it fit perfectly on your screen. So now that you have that, you want to place your webcam behind this thing. For that, just add your video capture device. I don't want to show to you my webcam, so I will just use a placeholder for that. Don't mind it. So now that I have my fake webcam, I will just put it there. Cut it down a bit. So now that I have my webcam, I want to set it under the overlay, so I will have it perfectly inside the frame. So now that we have that, you want to navigate back to the orels1.tips main page and open up free YouTube alerts post. So in there, I have a big tutorial on how to create your YouTube alerts, which will look nicely on your stream and go with the whole Mirror's Edge Catalyst theme. First of all, you want to go to Septopus Alerts. This is a pretty new service. Sadly, it's not looking that great, but we don't have any other options for YouTube at the moment. So it's something like Moxie or Twitch Alerts, if you're familiar with that. Just log in with your YouTube account and this page will open up. Go back to my post and copy this big strange link, which is basically the background for your notifications, and paste it in all the image URL fields. So now that you have that, there are sound URL fields. If you want custom sound, just paste it there. I don't want any sounds at all, so I use this symbol. So yeah, if you don't want any sounds when your notifications come in, just replace those fields with the hash symbols. It will just silence them. So now, for the sponsor message and subscriber message, you don't want any breaks because there can be only one line of the text in my design. So breaks will just hide the actual name of the sponsor and subscriber, so we don't want that. This thing stands for the nickname. So when the notification come in, it will be replaced by the nickname. So you want to leave that in the field. But I recommend something a bit shorter, maybe just nothing whatsoever, just to have a nickname pop up, but your mileage may vary. You can place any text here. Just expect that if the nickname will be too long, something like 420 blaze at MLG no scope, it might not really fit into the notification. So just keep that in mind. For the new subscriber message, you can just leave new sub. So now that you have that set up, just uncheck largest and latest sponsor. So if you want to have that instead of your latest subscriber or your latest donator, just let me know in the comments. I will try to make another version with the largest subscriber and latest sponsor for your YouTube channel displayed on the bottom of the screen. So just let me know. I can make a new version, no problem. You want to uncheck show styling and check show sample in CLR. That will help us make sure that everything is working. So now that you have that, add a new browser source. It should be inside your OBS. If you don't have that, navigate to obsproject.com and download the OBS Studio with browser source included. There is just another option to download it with the browser source. So just do that because you will totally need browser source in almost anything that I do. So now that you have that, just paste the URL you got here and specifies the width of 920, 1920 and height of 1080. After you do that, go back to the blog post and copy this big chunk of code with Ctrl+C or right click and click copy. So when you have that, just select everything you have here and replace it with the code you just copied and click shutdown when not active to preserve resources of your streaming machine. So now that you have that, you will have this nice notification, and the latest donation should be from Earbread. This is just a sample. So when you have, if everything is showing up, then it means that everything is working fine. You can go back to Septipus alerts and check show sample and CLR, copy the URL again, or double click the browser source and replace the URL. So now everything will be set up and ready for stream. So you will have your latest subscriber here and your latest donator here, and notifications will just show up when they come in. So now the last thing we should do is add a chat. A chat is pretty important for, especially if you stream to a bunch of services through basically the restream.io, or you just want to have your chat like memorized in the VOD or in any other way. So if you want that, go to this post. I use restream.io chat because it's pretty neat. It looks great. It works perfectly. It's easy to style. So yeah, it's just a great tool to use. So if you don't know what that is, just go to restream.io. I will have a link in the video description and in the blog post. Just go there, click add channel, and add any of the channels you want to have your chat on the stream. So Beam Pro, Twitch, YouTube Gaming, Hitbox, anything you want. After you've done that, you will have your like YouTube stream now, for example. This is new streams, or your YouTube Gaming account right here. And then you just navigate to Restream Chat and click download app. After you got that, open it up, log into your Stream account, and you will have the window like that on your screen. So there you will have like your latest messages, and you will have all your connected accounts right here to use them for chatting. So now that you have that, click the cogwheel icon, navigate to web server, click enable, and set up everything right here, like here. So message show effect drop, message hide effect drop, alignment top, and 10,000 milliseconds for the message. You might change any of the settings. They won't affect the styling. They will only affect the way the message is shown up and hidden on the screen. So if you don't want it to be hidden at all, just select none and select 0 here, and it will not be hidden at all. So it will just show up and scroll up when new messages come in. So you want to copy that URL, go back to the OBS and close that because it will hover on top of any other windows. Just add a new browser source, name it whatever you want, paste the link, and set up the width and height. It may be anything you want, just like anything what fits your stream, but I use 400 by 500 and I feel like it's pretty reasonable for any stream. Click shutdown when not active for it to work properly and preserve your resources. Go back to the restream.io chat post and scroll down to this block of code. So this is for the red chat and this is for a white chat. I use white style. I prefer it the most, so just copy that, replace everything here and paste back here. So now that you have your chat, it should display the test message shortly. Yeah, so I have this test message, align it whenever you want, here, here, here in the corner. So now that you have that, you can go on and test your newly acquired chat by pasting some message into Restream.io chat app. We have the chat, we have the overlay, we have the frame. So the last thing to add is your Twitter handle or any announcements like that your stream will end in 30 minutes or anything you want in here. For this, I use a Bibas font. You can find it in the video description or in a lot of my posts. So I have a link here. So yeah, it's free. It's awesome. It has a lot of languages supported. So it's one of the greatest fonts out there. So I really like using it. All those signs I made with Bibas. So you might want to add just a text source with Bibas font. Just type Bibas here. Press OK. Select any color you want. So I just want a black font. And for your text, I will use my Twitter handle. So when somebody comes to my stream, they can see where they can find me except from the stream itself. So they can subscribe, they can follow, all that good stuff will be shown on the stream always, so they will understand where to find me. So now that we have all that, we have pretty much what I shown in the example. So we have chat, we have notifications, we have the frame, the webcam. Everything is working fine. So I hope you liked it. I hope your stream will look better now. So if you like the video, leave a like, get subscribed, and come back later. I will have more good stuff coming.